Iowa vs. LSU, 2024 NCAA Women's Basketball Elite 8, full replay. The 2024 NCAA Women's Basketball Elite 8 matchup between the Iowa Hawkeyes and the LSU Tigers was a highly anticipated game, showcasing two of the best teams in the nation. With both teams vying for a spot in the Final Four, the atmosphere was electric, and fans were in for a treat. This matchup featured some of the most talented players in women's college basketball, including Iowa's superstar Caitlin Clark and LSU's dominant forward Angel Reese. The game was not only about individual brilliance but also the strategic battle between two powerful teams with different playing styles. The build-up to the game. Heading into the Elite Eight, both teams had been performing exceptionally well in the tournament. Iowa, led by Caitlin Clark, had shown their offensive firepower, with Clark continuing to make her case as the best player in the nation. Her incredible shooting range and ability to score from anywhere on the court made Iowa a dangerous team for any opponent. However, the Hawkeyes' strength wasn't limited to Clark. Players like Monika Czinano and Gabby Marshall played crucial roles, contributing offensively and defensively. LSU, on the other hand, entered the Elite Eight with a reputation for their gritty defense and strong rebounding, led by Angel Reese. Reese had been dominating in the tournament, using her physicality to impose her will on both ends of the floor. Her presence in the paint was overwhelming for opponents, and her leadership had made LSU a formidable opponent in the tournament. The Tigers also boasted a deep roster, with players like Flau'jae Johnson and Alexis Morris capable of making significant contributions. First half, high-scoring and intense. From the very first whistle, it was clear that both teams were intent on asserting themselves. Iowa came out strong offensively, with Caitlin Clark quickly establishing her presence. Clark's ability to shoot from deep range and create plays for her teammates made it difficult for LSU to contain her. Her three-point shooting, in particular, kept the LSU defense on edge, forcing them to make adjustments early on. However, LSU wasn't going to let Clark dominate uncontested. Angel Reese's physicality in the paint was immediately apparent as she scored at will around the basket, putting pressure on Iowa's interior defense. Reese's ability to grab offensive rebounds and finish putbacks created second-chance opportunities for LSU, which allowed them to stay in the game despite Iowa's offensive firepower. LSU's defense, meanwhile, was aggressive and tenacious. They doubled Clark on pick-and-roll situations, attempting to force the ball out of her hands. This strategy temporarily disrupted Iowa's rhythm, but Clark continued to showcase her versatility. Her ability to facilitate and score kept the game close, as Iowa managed to maintain a slim lead throughout the first half.